If any of my listener happens to be a married woman who is chasing a married man, claiming to be in a twin flame connection, I request you to please answer these 7 questions in all honesty. Because if you happen to be a spiritual bypasser or a false twin flame, not only will you dread answering these questions, you will even unsubscribe from my channel and hate me for the rest of your life. And that's okay, because my job is not to gain yes men, lovers, or followers wherever I go. People are allowed to dislike me or even hate me. My job, first and foremost, is to love myself, be honest about my offerings, and speak my truth, even if it bothers others. But what exactly is spiritual bypassing and who is a spiritual bypasser? While there can be many examples, but today I'm specifically sticking to the married men and women who chase other married men and women while claiming to be twin flames. Anyone who clings to spiritual titles, beliefs, or practices to avoid facing unresolved emotional issues, psychological wounds, and shadow work is a spiritual bypasser. So, men and women who abuse a sacred path to validate their lustful connections while cheating on their partners and avoiding inner work are the spiritual bypassers. So, here is a simple test for all the married women chasing a married man claiming to be a twin flame. When you email me or any other reader or astrologer stating that you both are married to respective partners, question number 1: what exactly is your expectation from this man you claim to be a twin flame? Question number 2: are you unhappy in your marriage? Or do you have a loving spouse and you've taken your husband's kindness, his blind trust in you for granted? Question number 3: what is lacking in your personal life that you're chasing someone who has a full fledged family life of his own? Question number 4: are you planning to divorce your husband to be with this man? Or has it become a matter of life and death for you that just because you have divorced your husband, your person should also do the same? Question number 5: has this person ever said to you that he will divorce his wife to live with you or to marry you? What proof do you have that his wife is a terrible wife and that he is truly unhappy when his social media states otherwise? Question number 6: is it that your respective spouses are okay to be in an open marriage wherein anyone can be with anyone, hence keeping a happily married life image in public, but secretly living in and having fun with someone else? And last but not the least, are you expecting this man to abandon his wife, his child, and give you all the attention while you continue to remain married? So, my question to you is, what is it that you are seeking or trying to achieve, considering you have a married life of your own and so many unresolved issues in your own life? Before you take any impulsive decision or before you approach me for a reading, kindly ask yourself these questions. And if you're honest, you will know where you stand. I came across certain videos bad mouthing the twin flame path. And what I realize every time I watch a hate video on twin flames is that these women are in fact directing their hatred, their angst towards a cult group or a fraud guru who willfully misled vulnerable souls and managed to waste precious years of their lives. There is a saying in Hindi, Angur khatte hain. That means the grapes are sour. Just because your bunch of grapes tasted sour, you can't stand someone else enjoying grapes that are actually sweet. Just because you failed to receive unconditional love or one negative experience has made you so bitter, therefore you declare all other teachers and all other genuine souls to be also fake and cult group. That is a very terrible way of looking at things. It's the same mistake these women make when they have one negative experience. Instead of learning from their mistake and taking accountability for their inner lack, they conveniently put the blame on a bond that is actually very rare and not meant for the entire population, something that the genuine teachers always talk about. My request, therefore, to the general population is to please stop degrading a path or calling it cult, because those who have ruined your life or made you so bitter, unfortunately, they were a bunch of narcissistic, spiritual bypassers, and fraud gurus. It must be clear to everyone that genuine twin flames are not home wreckers, nor are genuine twin flames any kind of sex freaks who are constantly looking for friends with benefit sort of connections. I do not support infidelity, and I do not take up reading requests that relate to women consciously cheating on their spouses and causing immense trauma to their children. Our first and foremost duty, if you consider yourself a twin flame, is to protect our children, to become loving parents for our children, and to make sure they don't have to suffer the wounds that we had to go through. If one or both individuals are married and they are truly in a twin flame dynamic, they will not play mind games. Genuine twin flames come out of comfort zones and they do not sail in two boats, nor do they sail in multiple boats. Beyond a point, one or both will acknowledge the deep spiritual bond while clearly stating that they have karmic obligations and lessons to learn before any kind of coming together happens. Whether that means divorcing their spouse, or mending the marriage, or coming to an understanding whereby both partners amicably separate. Genuine twin flames always work head on to first sort their personal crisis without turning a rare spiritual connection into some sort of tomfoolery or a friends with benefit connection. The love will always motivate genuine twins even when they are far apart, because at the soul level they are already one, and they have learned that union is not about marrying or living in with their counterpart. If and when that stage has to arise, it will occur. Until then, they go through their personal healing, connect with their life purpose, and find wholeness within. And therefore, all I want to address here is that promoting infidelity, glorifying extramarital affairs as twin flame love, is the modern day virus that's destroying homes, lives, and the mental health of so many individuals. A spiritual bypasser will not be able to answer these questions because genuine twin flames, they take accountability for their lives. Radical acceptance is the one antidote to spiritual bypassing. Accepting what is rather than projecting false positivity onto challenging situations can lead to more integrated and meaningful ways of being. Feel free to listen to the audios in the video section of the channel, such as limerence and why 12 reasons why limerence is not the same as twin flame love, why your cherry picked version of twin flames is a disaster, how a trauma bond keeps you trapped to a karmic, and 6 signs you're dealing with a karmic, not a twin flame. I hope this message helped someone out there. And please understand one thing, that you may be successful in fooling the world, but you cannot fool yourself. So please take accountability of your life. You all deserve to be happy and respected. And please respect others too, because even in our most distorted state, twin flames think about the welfare of everyone. And it's not just about selfish motives and winning at all costs. So, as long as this message made sense to someone out there, before you fall in love with anyone, reflect on these points, especially if that happens to be a married person. And I'm sure you will be guided by divine to take the right decisions for your life. And on that note, I end my message. Anyone guided to connect for a personal reading, feel free to visit each section of my website and I will be happy to assist you. Until then, take care, lots of love.